Hi guys, Maricel here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So disclaimer lang, I am not a migrant agent. What I'm gonna be sharing with you is only based on my knowledge and experience. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you what are the documents that I prepared before applying the tourist visa, which is sponsored by my fiancé then. Tourist subclass 600 tourist visa. This is not a family stream or is sponsored by your family because your partner is not eligible to sponsor you for a visa. But your partner can sponsor your accommodation and your travel going to Australia. So the documents that you need to prepare, your passport, you have at least 2 valid IDs which indicates your birth date and address on your IDs like UMED, voter's ID or voter certificate. The PhilHealth and TIN, I'm not sure if they are valid, but I used my UMED and my voter's ID. I also had a NBI clearance to support my identification. And also your ties to your country. Are you employed? Are you self-employed? So in my case, I was self-employed. So the documents I prepared are the business registration, BIR papers, any papers that prove that you have ongoing business. You have to prepare those documents. And also, if you are employed, you have to have a employment certificate, pay slip. You have to prepare for a leave application which is approved by your employer for a certain period of how long you're planning to stay in Australia as a tourist. It's also important. And if you're self-employed and you have a business, prepare your BIR papers like annual registrations, income tax return for 3 years, and annual registration which is three years, BIR ID, business registration. If ever your business is not registered in BIR, at least you have a mayor's permit, DTI. So it's very important to prove that you have an income or you have a strong ties with your country. It proves that you have a reason to come back there in your country. And also, you have to prepare for bank account. If you have a bank account, it would be very good. But if you don't have, then it's fine. Bank statement along with the bank account, you have to prove you have to show your bank statements which is active. Active means there is ongoing transactions like deposits or withdrawals. And you have also to make a cover letter stating there your intentions, why you're applying for a tourist visa, how long you're going to stay there, and what is the purpose, why you apply for a tourist visa. And also if ever you have a history of traveling international, you also have to state there in your cover letter that you have tried to travel internationally before. And also, if since your partner is sponsoring your accommodation, you have also to state there fiancé is the one that's sponsoring your travel or your accommodation. And aside from cover letter, you need to have also your itinerary. So you have to choose which month or what month you're going to travel. In my case, I just made a itinerary what date I'm going to arrive in Australia, how long along those period, what are the activities that we plan to do. So those kind of stuff, you just put it there. For example, January 1 to January 2, we will be in this place, and you're going to do these activities. Yeah, and and if you're planning to apply for a tourist visa for 3 months, so along that months there you have to make an itinerary. Like for 1 month, you just want to stay in the house with your partner to get along with with his parents or family, so that would be fine. In your sponsor side, in your partner side, you have also to prepare for passport, 2 valid IDs to support his identification, his passport, because it's not the passport alone. He have to show his IDs like driver's license, any IDs, and bank statement is very important, proof of income, since he is the one that is sponsoring you. So he needs to prove that he is capable of sponsoring you on that period, on that certain period. Like for 6 months, you have to prove that he has a job and he have a consistent income. Okay, and proof of address. In his ID, in your partner's ID, there's an address there. If your partner is renting a house, so just get that contract. It's a proof that is his address. And also police check. We also submit my fiance's police check, and for me it's important. And also invitation letter. Your sponsor have to make a invitation letter stating why he wants to invite you, what's the reason, what's the purpose, for how long, and indicate there too that he's sponsoring you all your food, your everything that you need, if it's not the case. Okay, but if it's not the case, just put there your situation and your fiance's situation, what's your arrangement. Okay, and your proof of relationship is very important also. Have you ever met in person? If you already met in person, then that's a big plus. But if you and your partner didn't meet in person yet, you have to have a strong evidence that you and your partner is having a genuine relationship. In my case, me and my fiancé then already met in person, so we gather our pictures together, pictures with my relatives and my friends during dinner, lunch. So you have to arrange that one. And also your travels together, you have to document those. It is a proof that you and your partner is having a good relationship. And also your conversation, chats, video calls since the beginning of your contact or in your relationship. If you have like a monthsary celebration posted in Facebook, just screenshot those celebration or greetings. Just screenshot those, and along with your conversation, private conversation that you are celebrating, first monthsary, second monthsary, all those important details of your relationship is really important that you're gonna show it to the immigration. And also proof of relationship, financial support. Is your fiance giving you financial support or supporting you financially? If so, then all those receipts that you receive, or even your fiance's side, the confirmation that he sent you amount of money or gifts, whatever it is, show it to the immigration. All of it, like it must be coincide to your cover letter that your fiance is has been supporting you financially. So you're going to state there in your cover letter when he starts sponsoring you since, like for example, since January 2020. And if you have that proof, receipt, that is very good. Also, the evidence of your fiance's travel to meet you, for example, the stamp in his passport, exit and entry. You also have to copy that one and send it to an immigration. And if ever you and your fiance or partner haven't met in person yet, it's I don't know if it's really strong application, but if there's no chance that your fiance will travel there and meet you in the Philippines, just gather all the conversation with you and his parents, his children, and during special occasions. Just document all those events, maybe, but I'm not sure because in my case, me and my husband or fiance then, we met in person. So as far as I remember, those documents that I mentioned are the documents that we submitted there in the immigration end. We lodged my application month of July, and August the immigration requested me to get a biometrics and medical check. 1 week after the submission of my medical result, my visa was granted. So you really need to have a, for me, consistency of your application is really important, and show them that you are genuine and that your relationship is genuine, and that's really good. That's all. I hope I was able to help you. Bye.